Hi, my name is Kimeshin Pillay. I am 14 years old, and today I've been given the opportunity to share my difficult but amazing, even life-changing journey. The journey of treating my body and dermatitis with wellness on the go with the help of Dr. Rajen.Coppan. My eczema started to develop at around 2016, so I was 6 years old. And we hadn't thought much of it. It was just a bit behind the back of my knees. And in fact, at the time, we didn't even know what it was. We did know that I had sensitive and dry skin and that I was prone to getting skin issues. We we were buying these really expensive creams and lotions. We were going through cycles and cycles, and we finally found one really good one. And for quite a while, until 2021, I was perfectly fine. The eczema did not spread, and my skin was happy. That was until mid 2021. More eczema had started to develop, mostly around my inner elbows and on my arms. And we still had no idea what it was. We had searched the symptoms up on Google, and then that's when we realized this is eczema. And maybe a month after that, we went to a dermatologist who gave me some steroid creams and skin repair creams that were allegedly supposed to help get rid of the eczema. And those steroid creams and skin repair creams work to a certain extent. And at the time, I was getting really stressed. I didn't know what was going on, like with my body. I was really stressed. And with the people that have been through the struggles with skin issues, they know that stress is your worst enemy. It's just going to make it worse. That's exactly what happened. My eczema became significantly worse through the rest of that year, going to maybe about mid 2022. And that is when my eczema started to peak. 2022 was unarguably the longest and the worst year I have experienced with eczema. Having to live in a climate that's really hot, sunny, and gets you really sweaty, it just aggravates the eczema more. And day by day, it just felt like my skin was getting worse. And at that point, it felt like this was it. I had to make peace with whatever's going on. We have tried so many things, and like there's no solution to it. And my skin, it started to flake. Like I would be in school, and like skin flakes would be falling from my face onto my books. I would start losing friends because of how I looked. My skin started to darken. Um, and besides all of the bullying, I myself did not feel comfortable in my own skin, quite literally. After a year of what felt like torture to me, um, and even if you were to ask my parents, they would know it was, I'm sure they would have been getting quite annoyed with the situation as well. And their bank accounts definitely paid for whatever I was going through. The creams, all of the treatments I was getting, it was doing nothing, and it was thousands upon thousands a month. And yeah, those were really, really bad. They were really bad times for all of us, not just me. Even though I was going through the actual situation myself, it was a very big switch from going to just perfectly fine to you have a risk of getting something, and then boom, you hit with full blast all of a sudden, just a span of a couple of months. And it's definitely not an easy thing to be put through. And even the other people that have gone through things like dermatitis and other skin issues, they know being in skin that you yourself do not feel comfortable in is one of the worst things. But luckily, by the end of 2022, the year that felt like torture, my dad got a recommendation from one of his friends saying that there's this doctor in Durban that is all natural, he's really safe, and his medication works like magic. That was none other than Dr. Coppan. And at the beginning of 2023, I had my first consultation with Dr. Coppan, and that day will definitely go in my history books. Dr. Coppan is a nutritionist, and he helps healing illnesses and diseases using Ayurvedic principles. Dr. Coppan had prescribed the Wellness on the Go broth, as well as the detox liquid and some Neolife products, namely vitamin B complex, chelated zinc, and magnesium chelate. And he also prescribed the Neolife shake, which is it has all 22 amino acids, 25 vitamins and minerals. It is cholesterol and gluten free, and it is lacto vegetarian. The detox liquid was the first thing I started having, and for the first week of just having it, I noticed a huge difference. My skin started to brighten up a bit more, and I was getting less flare-ups, and my skin was much, much less sensitive. And after about 5 to 6 months of having all of the medications, including the Neolife Shake, I it's quite a big difference. In fact, I've put it in a slideshow, and I'm sure I've been putting some pictures throughout the video as well. And you can just see the difference after this magic has happened with all the medications. And it just shows that there's no harm in going down the all natural route. You have to stay consistent and you have to have faith that you will one day get somewhere. And coming from my story, I hope that someone does take inspiration from this. It took years, 2 years, to get to what you see today. And I still do have ups and downs and flare-ups. It's just if I do something obvious like touch or eat something I am allergic to, which is quite a list. But thankfully, with all of the medications Dr. Rajen.Coppan has given me, I have been able to overcome the severity of the reactions, and it's no longer that bad. He had also prescribed me a herbal cream called Unani Tib, and it helps with lightening marks and with flare-ups. And you'll see that on a lot of his platforms, he puts a lot of emphasis on the vegetable broth. He puts on his platforms that can help diabetes and other gut problems. But how does this actually work? How does the vegetable broth and detox liquid actually work? How it works is it alkalizes the blood and makes it less acidic. Your skin issues are just your body trying to get rid of waste. And this is caused by toxins in the body, in the blood, acidity in the blood. And the veg broth and the detox liquid help with this. And it's not the actual disease or illness coming out of the skin. It's the struggle, it's the toxins and the chemical and hormone imbalances that are causing your skin to react this way. It's because of the things happening inside of your body. And most importantly, thank you, Dr. Coppan, for helping me and many others through their tough health journeys. And thank you for giving me this opportunity to share my story and promote these great products. And please do share this to anyone who you may think has a similar story or similar issues to mine. And I'm quite confident that Dr. Rajen.Coppan and Wellness on the Go will help them. Thank you.